Good morning. I'm in my vehicle again. I feel like this is the only quiet spot, especially now that Brett's off work for a little bit. He's always watching TV in the living room. I am on my way to go get groceries. He has been going with me the past couple Wednesdays to run some errands in town, but he was out most of yesterday morning, afternoon plowing. We were supposed to get a ton of snow because you saw him fixing up his plow truck. He got it fixed and we left like as soon as I dropped the kids off. I showered before I dropped them off at school. That way when I came home, I threw a hat on, I threw my hair up, and then we were out the door and I plowed all morning with him. Came back home. I went to go pick up the kids from school, and then he went back out to plow a little bit more. We were supposed to get like, I don't know, something crazy, like 6 to 10 inches. We ended up getting like, I don't even know, just a couple, not even, and that's usually what happens. And so it is the next day. I am going to run to Walmart and Aldi's really quick here in town, come home, my usual, come home, put it away really quick, and then go back out to pick up the kids from school. I also wanted to run out because my mom is going to be coming over for dinner this evening, and I also I want to pick up some like paper and glue and tape and stuff like that because I want to do some Valentine crafts with them. I want to get some, I don't know, some crafty stuff for us to do this evening. Something also for dinner for this evening when she comes over. I think we're just gonna do chicken fajitas because it's super easy. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I did it, but I just did all my grocery shopping in 50 minutes. Usually I do it in like 2 hours, but I also didn't have to get as much stuff this time. I've really been cutting back on getting a ton of like snacks because the more, I mean, it's obvious, like the more junk food that's in the house, the more it's there to eat. So if I don't buy it, then it's not in the house. So I've been doing that and trying to make more stuff. It doesn't always happen, but I have been trying to do better at watching what everybody eats, so I just don't buy it. So then it doesn't take me as long to grocery shop because I'm not sitting there browsing on like what snacks to get kind of thing. I gotta run by the gas station for Brett, and then I will be on my way home, and now I have like over an hour to put groceries away before I have to get Dalton and Dave from school. Okay, I am back home. I want to show you some of the stuff that I got really quick, the dinners that we're doing this week. I can really stretch out a lot of the dinners. Normally, one dinner will last that evening, and then the leftovers we eat the next day for lunch, and then Brett takes whatever's left. So we go through a lot of dinners, but in the wintertime when Brett's not working, we can really stretch the dinners throughout the week a little bit more, so we can have leftovers the next night. So this is not everything that I got. I got like some cereal for the kids, sugar. I always have all of the sugar, flour, brown sugar, powdered sugar. I always have all of that on hand because I'm constantly baking and making breakfast stuff. So this is what I got that I wanted to show you for dinners this week. All right, so one of the nights we're gonna have pork chops. I did not have to get the pork chops, they're down in our freezer. Another night we're going to have meatloaf, mashed potatoes, that kind of thing. That meat is also down in our freezer. And then the other thing is a roast in the crock pot. That meat is also down in our freezer, but with that that roast, you do, I don't know if it's a full packet, I'll have to look back on my Pinterest, but you do ranch seasoning, brown gravy, and Italian salad dressing. My stepmom actually made a roast like that one night whenever we went down there to visit them, and it was so good. And so that's the recipe that she used. Another night we're going to do calzones. So I use pizza crust, and then you roll it out and cut it into like rectangles, and then you'll fold the rectangle over, but you put whatever topping you like in the middle. I always do sausage and then cheese, and then you like brush the garlic butter on top and bake it in the oven. And then we dip it in this sauce. Bread, we just go through probably 2 loaves just about every week when Brett's back to work, because I make sandwiches a lot for his lunch too. Apples, I always try to get some kind of fruit. We have a ton of fruit in there too, but we are running low on apples. This, I get at Aldi's. This is the creamer that I use. I always get hazelnut. Another dinner that we're going to do is, they're called hamburger sliders. So you use Hawaiian sweet rolls, cut it in half, hamburger meat, there's more to it than that, but you get the main gist of it, cheese, and it's like little hamburger sliders. And I also use this cheese on it as well as shredded cheese. So I got 2 things of shredded cheese because we always, you know, have baked potatoes, or we use it in soup or whatever, leftovers throughout the week too. This is all for tonight. My mom is coming over for dinner, so I thought tacos or fajitas would be a good like quick easy dinner to make, and it would feed all of us. So I have onions and peppers that I always cook as well. Cheese to go on there. I always use corn tortillas. I used to just do flour tortillas, and then I started using corn tortillas, and that is all we use. I also got guacamole for us too, and then these are really, really good chips there as well. This I got at Walmart. I pick this up every now and then for breakfast, for muffins. This was at Aldi's, just some lunch meat throughout the week. This I get at Aldi's. This is a good quick breakfast for me. Dalton doesn't really care for these, so he's more of like a cereal Pop-Tart kind of breakfast eater, but Dalen and I will eat these. I got Cheez-Its. My kids have to take a snack every day. Their snack has to be off of a specific list. That way there's not any like people with allergies, peanut allergies, that kind of thing. That way they're safe as well. So this is one of the things on the list. Dalen usually takes fruit, applesauce. She doesn't really take crackers. Dalton takes more crackers. I'll send him with an apple every now and then, but yeah, they take a snack every day. They don't eat lunch at school yet, but I think their school talked about 3rd semester. Hopefully they can be they can be going back to school all day, which would be really nice. Another thing I got is turkey bacon just for breakfast one morning. These I thought would be fun to make tonight when my mom's here. And then I'm also gonna make these cookies. They're like, I guess they're like a strawberry and white chocolate Valentine kind of cookie to make. And then I also ended up getting, I don't specifically know what crafts we're gonna be doing, but I got paper and then just some glue and tape and stuff for whatever we decide to do. What else? I think that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff away. We are hungry. He's in the bedroom playing Xbox, so I'm gonna go ahead and heat us up. I made cheeseburger soup last night, so I'm gonna heat us up soup really quick, try to eat it, and then sit down and eat it really quick before I have to go get the kids from school. And then I'm planning on, there's just like some clutter. Like the kitchen looks cluttered because I just brought groceries in and empty boxes and stuff, but like the living room's a mess from this morning. I didn't pick it up. Laundry, that is cluttered. There's just there's a lot of like piles that I want to get picked up today. I can't do piles. It is about 4:45. My hair. I wanted to come outside really quick before I started dinner so that I can take care of the animals. That way when my mom gets here, if she ends up leaving a little bit later, I don't have to mess with having to come back outside. All right, I got them water. I had to move that out here. I had to make a different one. And I cannot open this door because it's frozen. So this is the one that was inside. And the plug-in is out here. So I had to plug this in outside. Looks really ridiculous, but they're all kind of, literally all of them are in here. It actually stays really warm in here. It is very, very cold outside, but it stays pretty warm in here. We just, I mean, especially the goats, they're used to it. They also get a little chunkier. Their fur gets a little thicker in the winter time. And I just pack, you just legit pack a bunch of straw all in the goat pen, and you know, rotate it every so often. And then when it gets stinky, you clean it all out, and then you put a bunch of fresh straw down. But there's probably 2 bales of straw in here, just kind of packed in the corners and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, they're pretty used to it. I think that's about it. Look at the sunset. It is gorgeous. Look, but cold. Gorgeous but cold. I am so ready for spring. Ugh. It's just, I think I would just love to live somewhere where it's just warm 24/7. That might be nice. I am back inside. I'm gonna go ahead and start dinner really quick. I'm hoping to have it done around 6 o'clock when my mom will be here. But I'm gonna show you how I make, it's nothing special, nothing fancy, but I'm gonna show you how I make our chicken tacos, chicken fajitas, whatever you want to call them. So first I'm gonna take some boiling water, and that's what my chicken's gonna go in. So once that's boiling, I'm gonna throw the chicken in there, the chicken breast, and that will just kind of cook it and tenderize it. And then once the chicken is done, I put it in my mixer, and I put it in my mixer to shred it, and then I'll set that aside. So while I'm waiting for the water to boil, I'm gonna go ahead and slice up some onion and some green pepper. So I have the green peppers are in here. I cut them and slice them kind of thin. So the peppers need to cook. There's about a tablespoon of butter in here too. So the peppers need to cook first, and then I will throw in the onion. But they need to cook a little bit longer, so I'm gonna let them cook for a couple minutes, and then I'll cut up the onion and throw the onion in, and then I'll brown them. And so I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of the like fatty parts off of the chicken and throw the chicken into the water. I'm walking away. Alright, these are just about done. You can kind of see how they're more browned. I'm gonna brown them just a little bit more, but I'm gonna go ahead and transfer the chicken to the mixer. All right, the chicken is cooked, and so I'm gonna turn this on and let it shred just for probably a minute. All right, I have the shredded chicken. That is done. All right, so it'll just take seconds to boil. So see how this is kind of bubbling up? And you can kind of feel on the outside too. You can kind of feel it starting to get a little hard. So you just wait a couple seconds, and the hotter the oil gets, the quicker this will go too. So like the second I pull one out, I stick the other one in and I put it on a plate, and it's just a quick rotation. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these. He's right there. Why you literally walked right past your dad to tell me that your sister was under the bed? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish these, and then the rest of the tacos will be done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today, and I will see you in our next video. Bye. Put the cookies on there. You got to spread them out a little bit.
Did you wash your hands?
Oh God.